about it. Opening my own club was all I ever wanted to do, all I could think about. 3 years later, that dream became a reality. This being our 50th anniversary, I recognize that many people have paved the way for an opportunity like this to be possible. Many are sitting here in this room tonight that make it possible. So to be honored with such an award by the brand I love is truly a dream come true. I will tell you that without the great people and staff surround me, you wouldn't even know my name. A couple of those guys are here tonight. Sue, and you know what? We had a winner too, right? Thank you guys for always supporting me and what you do every day for the staff. I would also like to thank our most inspirational members for being here tonight. This is the 4th year in a row that we had a finalist selected for this award. I'm very proud of that. You guys are why we wake up every day and do what we do. For every owner in here, it all started with a passion for wanting to help others. During the opening ceremony Sunday, we heard JC talk about swagger. It immediately made me think about a major principle that I would try and run by our clubs that I now would like to share. As some of you know, I played college basketball. I played 3 years at one school and my last year at a different school. During my 3 years at the first school, prior to every game, we watched hours of film of our opponent. We knew every opposing player's tendencies at each position as well as their strengths and weaknesses. It was a major part of our preparation each week. The success of our team over 3 seasons can be summarized best by saying that we were just average. My senior year was at a very different school. It was very successful. We went 18-0 in that conference, which was the first time that had ever been done in our league. And we reached the Elite 8 and finished the season ranked 5th in the country. We led the country in scoring at 113 points per game and played with an up-tempo style that we were borderline out of control. Our style was like no other team in the country. We were beating teams most nights by 20, 30 points. We were better than everyone and no one could match us. But one thing I noticed was that we never watched film of our opponents. Never. Because this was such an important part of what I had previously done at my former school, this puzzled me. So one day I asked my coach, why didn't we watch the film? I will never forget his response. He said, no matter what we saw coming from our upcoming opponent, would it really change anything that we did? He went on to further tell me, no matter what our competitor does, it doesn't matter. You see where this is going? He said that we are the best at what we do our way. And when we do things right, the other team needs to worry about what they are going to do to stop us, not the other way around. We were simply the best, and we challenged others to stop us at what we do. You see, that's how I feel about Gold's Gym. We are truly the best. No one is better than we are. No one can say what we can say. So our goal is that we're going to show up every single day, do what we do, and be the best at it. We're going to build the best looking club. We're going to have the best, most friendly staff. We're going to have the best GGX programs, the best equipment, best at getting results. No matter what it is, we are going to be the best at it. If we can achieve that, no matter what, or at least strive to achieve that, we will never get beat. And that takes hard work. So to me, our legacy is that Gold's Gym has always been the best. No one can take that history away from us. No competitor can match that. No one. We are now responsible for keeping that legacy going and make sure we continue being the best for the next 50 years. Over the last couple of years, I've had the privilege of serving various roles within the GGFA and the Gold's Gym Advertising Committee. From this experience, I firmly believe that the team that we have in place on both sides, the franchisee and corporate side, that has to ensure that this legacy continues. We have some really talented people in this brand on both sides, and the teamwork between the franchisee and corporate is an all-time high. In closing, I want to tell you that I accept this award with a heavy heart this evening. As some of you know, I had to leave the convention early Monday as I lost my father-in-law, who I had been very close with. He died unexpectedly late Sunday night. His name was Bruce McClure. He was where the term larger than life came from. He was a talented entrepreneur, businessman, and an overall great man. I often reach out to him when I needed his advice. He played an important role in my development as an entrepreneur. When I opened my first club, he told me that if I worked hard and was passionate about what I did, I would succeed. He was quick to tell me that there would be more likely come a time where I would face challenge or a low point in my business career. I, along with a lot of other people in this room, learned that fact in 2006, 2007 during the recession. But he said a man's character is developed when he overcomes those challenges. That is when you would really learn who you are and what you're capable of. He was one of those key people I surrounded myself with that made this possible. So with that tonight, I'd dedicate this award to him. Thank you very much, Gold's Gym, and thank you, Aaron Watkins, for this very, very meaningful award. I'm very proud to accept it. Dusty Mason.